Hey, have you ever thought about the greatness that is inside of you and really, really deeply thought about it and it scared you? Well, greatness is simply being remarkable in magnitude to a degree or effectiveness. So that means that there is something in you and that you are remarkable, you are effective, and everybody can see it. Sometimes before we can see it as an individual, everybody else is telling us about it. Everybody else can see it. And it's okay. It's okay to be great. So Psalms 139 says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, that we are created in God's image. It means that we are uniquely designed by God, each and every one of us, that we are made in his image and that we are assigned to the times that we live in now. So God chose the optimal time of now. If you're living now, he chose this optimal time and this place for you to be alive in his creation. So we could have been born in the 1920s. We could have been born in the 1900s. We could have been born in the 1800s. But God chose for such a time as this for you to be among the land of the living. And so therefore you were built for this. You were built for this time. So fearfully means it indicates that creating life is a reverent, holy process. The Hebrew word for fearfully is yeri. It's not about being scared, which for years I thought it was about being scared because I was like, oh, I'm fearfully made. People should fear me or people should fear God in me or whatever like that. And I used to think like that. But it's not about being scared, but it is about being in the presence of awe. It is like being crafted by God in his image, but also specifically designed to be who we are to fulfill the purpose of God that he has planned for us. So it's not about that. It's about the reverential awe of being made in the image of God, being made by him for a specific reason, a specific purpose. And for such a time as this, to be wonderfully made means in Hebrew, pela. It means that we are created distinct, set apart, and distinguished from other creations. There is nobody like you. There's nobody like me. And we tend to always, even growing up as kids and teenagers, they want to be like everybody else. But God keeps crying out to us to be who he created us to be, because he wants us to be the original version of who he made us to be, because that is the person that he fearfully and wonderfully made, so that we could be used in the earth how he wants to use us. No two people are alike. And so he said that he wants us to be different from all other created beings. We are complex beings. We have a physical, biological, mechanical, functional, mental, emotional, and spiritual being. And therefore, God, he's multidimensional. His intelligence, wisdom, and creativity is shown through each and every one of us that he has created. So we want to make sure that we do not cower down to being a copy. Don't let anybody beat you down and tell you who you're not and what you're not. God has fearfully and wonderfully made you. He has made you into an individual that nobody else on this earth, in this world, is like you. So we testify of God's greatness. Every time you get up and you go out and do something every day, you are testifying of the greatness of God. You are showing how great and mighty our God is, because you have a unique DNA that nobody else has. And so God has created us for a great and mighty work. And so you know what? No matter what you've been through, no matter who has tried to stop you, no matter how the enemy has came and attacked you, you are destined for greatness. So today, I came to encourage you today. I came to just tell you, be encouraged. Continue to be who you are. Continue to be unique. Continue to be great. If you got a loud laugh, that's wonderful. Hallelujah. If you have a sense of humor that's a little bit different, hallelujah. Give God praise for it. Give God the glory for it, because there's nobody like you and there's nobody like me. So to God be all the glory today for each and every one of our unique people that we are. And so continue to be fearfully and wonderfully made. Continue to walk in your purpose. Continue to walk in who God created you to be. Not what anybody else wants you to be. Not what your mama wants you to be. Not what your daddy wants you to be. Not what your husband wants you to be. Not what your cousins want you to be. But do you. Do you. All right? Have a blessed day.